So, how was your day? Oh, that's good. Oh, me? Oh, nothing. Just picked up the greatest computer haul of my entire life. Yes, look at this. I don't usually do pickup videos like this, but this was an exception. And all from a Craigslist ad that simply said antique computers. Unfortunately, I was the second person to respond, but he let me sneak in there before the other guy because I told him that I would pay money. He was just going to give it away for free. So I gave him a small offer and he accepted, and I came home with a bunch of Apple stuff. So here is some of the items that I have received. Apple II disk drives, a modem capable of 1200 baud. Wow, we're flying now. Here's an Apple IIe. And here, for those that have keen eyes, will probably recognize the importance of this unit. This is the rarest Apple IIgs you'll ever find. It's an Apple IIgs upgrade. Basically, back in 1986, Apple IIe users were given the opportunity to upgrade their units to a 2GS for a discounted rate, but it was much more cost effective just to buy a 2GS rather than do the upgrade. So very few people did that, and as a result, there are very few of these units out there. So I am very, very happy to now own one. And then there are these three unassuming sacks. What are in the sacks? Let's find out. It is a Macintosh. A very old Macintosh. And just by looking at it, you can't really tell what it is, what model it is. It just says Macintosh. But if you look closely, it says model number M0001. This is the first Macintosh back in 1984, and it was later known as the Macintosh 128K when the 512K became available later that year. This came with the original bag and the peripherals. So very, very excited about that. Now right next to it is another Macintosh. This one is the aforementioned 512K. Although just looking at the front, you honestly can't tell the difference, or at least I can't. But when you swing it over, plain as day, Macintosh 512K. This also came with the bag. It's a bit taller to accommodate an additional peripheral at the bottom there. That is a hard drive with a whopping 20 megabytes. Just imagine how much stuff you could put in 20 megabytes. Probably not that much. And it also came with a keyboard, and I believe it was a mouse in here. Yes, and software and a bunch of stuff. And more software. So this was just very cool. And I haven't tested any of these computers out yet, with the exception of this one, the 2GS upgrade, which does work, so very cool. And then over here is yet another Macintosh, and I bet some of you can probably guess it just by looking at the top there. Give you a second to guess. Give up. It is, a bit heavier than the others. It is a Macintosh Color Classic. I believe it came out around 1990, and as the name suggests, it is in color versus black and white, but it uses the same form factor as its older cousins. But these actually are very popular even to this day. They're kind of considered collector's items. And you can see the cute little feet. I mean, it's just very cute. I don't know how else to put it. It's very endearing. Unfortunately, this unit doesn't have a motherboard, so that might be problematic. So I guess I'll have to be on the lookout for one. So there you go. Some old school Macintoshes. Also, an Apple IIc computer, which Kind of hard to believe, but I don't own an Apple IIc. I have all the rest of them, but this is the last of the models I needed in my collection, so now I have it. Awesome. Also have a Next computer. Now, he mentioned that he does have the keyboard and some speakers for it, but this is all he had when I was there, so he'll call me back if he finds those items. But yeah, this is a Next Station Turbo Color. I honestly don't know too much about these, really anything, other than they were made by Next Company, which was run by Steve Jobs, of course. And it was supposedly a very powerful and expensive computer for its time. I think price range was around $6-7 grand in like 1988. And then here is a Macintosh Portable. And I haven't actually looked at this one yet, so let's take a look. And there it is. These are kind of rare too. Oh, did I not open it enough? There we go. Get out! There we go. These are somewhat rare, I think, or at least people tell me that it is, and it goes for quite a good chunk of change on eBay these days. Let me go ahead and open this thing up with both hands. And there you go. I have to admit this is a lot bigger and kind of clunkier than I thought it would be. It's a little bit cumbersome, but you know, these early laptops all kind of had that same feel. I don't know how to explain it, just not really easy to use. But this looks okay. Nice big screen. I've heard that the screen is hard to see. I don't know if that's true or not. I've never seen one of these in person. So I'll definitely hook this thing up. Hopefully it works. If it doesn't, well, then I'll have fun trying to repair it. And there you go. Some computers. Talk about a nice pickup, right? And then there was some software I picked up too. Let me go ahead and just kind of go through it. Also this box of peripheral cards, which I haven't actually looked at yet. Okay, stay open. Whatever. You can see them from here. Grapplers, mouse cards, stuff. I'm sure there's some nice goodies inside there. And a bunch of software. Let me just kind of go through some of it for you. Some games here. The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Who doesn't know this game? Classic. Make your own murder party. Because murder parties are fun, I guess. A locked door, a dead man, and 12 hours to solve the murder. Deadline. Infocom. Should have known just by the box. Yeah, they always kind of went above and beyond and made these unique boxes for their games. Infidel. Another Infocom title. Mr. and Mrs. Potato Head, the most sought after Apple II game in existence. This thing's worth about $1,000. I'm totally screwing with you guys. You fell for it. Scrabble. Transylvania. It's a good song by Iron Maiden. Go listen to it. Star Trek, The Promethean Prophecy. This one actually looks pretty interesting. Looks like it was the 20-year anniversary of the show. Very cool. Whoa. Mix and match. Whoa, what's going on there? Why is Big Bird's feet below? Okay, I'm not even going to question it. Don't want to know. Mickey's Space Adventure. This one kind of confused me because I've never heard of it, but it's by one of my favorite companies, Sierra. So, go figure. Looks interesting. I might be a little outside of its age range, but nevertheless, I'll probably try it out. Pinball Construction Set, very famous game for the Apple II and Commodore 64 and probably some other computers. Flight Simulator 2. Flight Simulator 2. 2 Flight Simulator 2s. Don't know why there's 2 of them. I only need 1. If one of you guys wants it, it's yours. Kindergarten Cop. Oh no, wait. Kinder Comp. Close enough. Just imagine an Apple II game about Kindergarten Cop, though. Yeah, that'd be awesome. And a whole bunch of these edutainment titles. Nothing really too exciting. Well, that's disturbing. And what do we have over here? Trivia Fever. The entertaining game of fun-filled trivia. So they say. And if one's not good enough, I have a second one. Super Print 2. And a whole bunch of just random educational software that we don't really need to look too closely about. Sticky Bears. Oh, you guys remember Sticky Bear. Okay, I do have to look at this one. Cool. Oh, it comes with the stickers. I bet those are worth a pretty penny. Probably not. Well, there you go. That's enough of a look at some of the stuff. Yes, I am incredibly stoked right now. This is just an awesome, amazing pickup. Definitely expect some follow-up computer reviews if I can get some of these to run, and I'm sure they do, or at least I hope they do. Well, anyways, thank you for watching. Bye.